Hello, I'm Ed French. This is lesson number 5. We're going to be working with contours and be doing a drawing of our hand. And just want to share with you that sometimes folks ask me about their youngsters, whether they've got some talent and interest, and what should they do, perhaps. Artists are born and artists are made. And I feel like it is a gift from God if you have the interest and the desire to work at it. And it's like back in the days when we used film. I think it can be like a metaphor. God gives you the roll of film. It's got pictures on it. It's been through a camera, but you have to develop it. And that's the way it is with art. You have to develop your talents and skills and work at it. Okay, for this lesson, I'm going to use the hand again and take my ring off here to make it simpler. I'm using a number 6B General's charcoal pencil. It will smear, but it's a very delicate drawing instrument. The thing I'm going to change here, we're going to do the length of direction, cross axis, so forth, is I'm going to move my thumb in. And this is going to cause a contour that goes from here to here, goes under the thumb, and my thumb coming back will cause some contours. And what we're talking about here is tension here and compression. Tension here and compression. So here we go. All right, and to draw like this is awkward, and so we don't come up with a masterful drawing here. This is just a demonstration. All right. I'm going to have to get this thing to hold still. I'm going to draw a length of direction line here. And cross axis. Another length of direction line, cross axis. And cross axis. Okay, length of direction line, length of direction line, length of direction line, and okay. We'll start over here. Length of direction line, cross axis, looking back and forth at the model. Okay, we'll study lighting later on in the lessons. Here we go with a contour. Another contour. Okay, from my point of view, seeing this a little differently. Another set of length of direction cross axis. Contour. We'll continue that contour on around. Contour line here. I'm going to simplify this one. This line here is fairly complex. Let's see here. Contour line for the top of the middle finger. And I'm not going to, just to keep the length of the lesson from getting too long, I'm not going to get real finished or complex with any of this. Like I say, this is not going to be a masterful drawing because it's awkward to hold your hand out like this rather than to be able to, to use both hands. And I don't know what I do with the other hand when I'm drawing. Here we've got a little internal contour. Now contours can be outside of the length of direction line, or they can be inside. And here we've got the thumb started. And I'm going to finish up the thumb here. Somewhat. Maybe even do a little bit of shading. Okay, here's the contour line that I started with, and we'll sort of draw through. We'll add a little detail here. And again, we're drawing with the whole arm at this point. Some compression lines. As you move the thumb up and down, you can see those compression lines go away. But when they're compressed, they compress on the areas where the flesh of the thumb naturally is. So put those in there. There's a small little contour there. And here's another, this is an internal contour line. Now that's here we've got another contour that'll give a bit of meaning to it. And you see, by drawing, having the pencil sharpened like that, you can draw with the side of it or with the point of it, depending on how you turn the pencil. I'm going to do just a bit of shading here. Let's see if we can get a little. Okay. And down in here, I'm going to put a little tone to give this a little depth. Okay, we could go on to make this really a finished drawing. And if I wanted to draw my own hand and get a real good job, I'd take a picture of it, because it is awkward, again, to draw with just with this hand doing what it is. And so that's an introduction to contours. And mostly this is done in line. It's not a good drawing, but it's, like I say, it's a demonstration.